Welcome to day number 5. Awesome. So proud of you all. You've made it through to video number 5. This is the final video on how to take all of that nourishment, all of that aligned education and knowledge that you now have and really put it into action. Okay, now there's no point doing all this learning and then just carrying on your life and thinking that was lovely. I want you to really take some value home with this and really start to implement the things that we've been learning. So by now you'll understand the alignment and how important it really is. And do you know what? Like, fun is the highest vibration in alignment. Fun, love, laughter, joy is the highest one. And I forgot to have fun. I completely forgot how to let go and have fun because I was so attached to this hustle and working hard. I forgot to live life and I forgot to smell the roses along the way. I mean, we live in such a beautiful world. This is the reason why we're here, to live our purpose and to have fun and live our lives as well. So I've definitely had to learn how to have fun again, which is bizarre because all I ever used to do was have fun. This was before technology. You know, I think I'm a part of the generation, I'm like 35 now, where we kind of grew up in a world where there was no phones. And so we know how that world feels and how, you know, you just go on your bike and have fun in the park. You wouldn't be sat on your laptop. And then that transition between, you know, coming into technology and into this world where, do you know what? Our energy can get sucked by scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook. And that's not good for your energy as well. And so that whole non-attachment to the work and actually prioritizing fun and alignment has been a really big shift for me. So when I plan my diary for the week, I focus on where's my fun, where's my alignment first, because that's my number one priority. My second priority is, right, where's my work? What time am I working? And number 3, where's my family and my friends? So those are the most important things to me, the top 3 priorities. And then my brand and my mind, body, health are also really, really key as well. So I want you to write down what are the things that you do for fun. Because if you want to have all this, you know, you've got this vision and you've got all these dreams and aspirations, the fastest way to make it happen is to have loads of fun. So I want you to write down all the things that you love to do for fun. All of them. It could be dancing, it could be running around naked, it could be horse riding. First things that come to mind. Amazing. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing I would love you to do is I want you to create almost like a little a la carte alignment menu. And I got this from my gorgeous friend, Gina Squires. Thank you so much, Gina. Shout out to you. I went to her self-love retreat back in June, had the best time, so many shifts. And she did a self-love menu, which was so interesting. I was like, oh, this is so cute. And so I'm going to help you to create an alignment menu. Okay, so what do I mean? What's she going on about, this crazy Kim? Okay, so the first thing is, right, the starter of your menu is the things that you can do to get yourself in alignment that might take 10 minutes or a 1 minute or a few minutes that doesn't take a lot of time. So what are the things that you can do in 10 minutes or under that make you feel good? I want you to just brainstorm a couple of things. On mine, I've got gratitude. I've got hugs. Love a good hug. Come and hug me when you see me. And Abraham Hicks, every time. If you've not heard of Abraham Hicks, go onto YouTube and just type in Abraham Hicks, the vortex. Abraham Hicks, fun. Because this is all helping you to get into that vortex, guys. So it's a little bit weird if you first come into contact with them, but just go with it and you'll be like, wow, this is amazing. So that's your starter. Whatever your little quick fixes of enlightenment and alignment are, put them as your starter. So if you're busy throughout your day and you're thinking, oh, I feel really crappy, can I meditate for 10 minutes? Can I tell someone I love them? Can I tell myself I love me? Can I listen to a YouTube that's inspirational, positive and fun? Now, the main thing is the things that you want to do as the part of your daily life really. And in order to live in alignment, you have to prioritize it. So you get up, you brush your teeth, you go to work, you get up, you get aligned, you brush your teeth, you go to work. It becomes a part of you. So what are the main things that are really important to you in you feeling good that might take a bit more time, maybe like an hour or so? So here's some of the things I wrote down. My miracle morning, which is a whole other call in itself. I will do another one for you. So I have like a mindset routine where I do my vision, my affirmations. I go over my why. I go over my purpose, my core values. I write my vision story out as if it's already happened, you know, a year from now, 6 months from now, 3 months, and today, like what my day looks like. So having an intention for the day, thinking, oh, okay, when my head hits the pillow today, how do I want to feel? What do I want to have accomplished? And oh my goodness, like, oh, just sitting in that and visualizing that. And also gratitude. And then if you love journaling as well, you can do that as part of your morning ritual. Also, I love a good massage. At the start of every month, I have a massage. And you know what? I feel freaking awesome. And I used to feel guilty about doing things like that. But I love getting a massage. I love getting my nails done. That's really important for me to feel like a lady. Also, fun Fridays. Guys, this is game changing. Every Friday is a fun Friday. Fun Fridays, I always make sure I do something really fun. So this Friday, I'm going to the Cream Classical event in Sefton Park. It's going to be awesome. And I always still touch my business and I make sure that I'm moving things forward. But like fun on a Friday is the main thing. I might go and hire a bike and cycle down by the river. I might go horse riding. That's on my list to do. I want to go horse riding in the summer. I might go for a swim. I might go meet some friends for a picnic. And I get so excited because I'm like, oh my God, there's fun Fridays are coming up. So what could you do that is really fun that you could incorporate? You might, if you've got a normal 9-to-5 job, maybe you could have like a fun Friday where it's like a lunchtime or an evening, or maybe like a midweek, like Wicked Wednesday or something like that, so that you're obviously speeding up, if you don't like your job, speeding up the week and helping yourself to get into that alignment. But actually every day I always aim to have fun anyway. Like these videos are so much fun. I'm not stressed about doing them. I might, you know, stutter on some things and not know what to say, but you know what? It's all perfect and we're all growing and no one is perfect, but everything is perfect. Kundalini is a massive thing that I love. So going to a Kundalini class, really focusing on my core values is a main part for me. My gym, my health, eating well, time with myself, having an appointment with myself and my mind, and also with my partner as well and my family. Me and my partner might sit down and go, okay, so when are you free? Okay, so let's turn our phones off at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Okay, and the phones will go off. Like, when's the last time you had a digital detox? When was the last time? Probably never for a lot of you. And I actually went to Gina's retreat in Ibiza for a week and I had no phone for a week. And you know what? It felt like I was away for a month. It was amazing. Guys, there's such power in your presence. There's so much power. Anything is possible in the present moment, because if you're always thinking about what you're doing tomorrow or what you did yesterday, you're not attracting what you want now. And so being present really is an amazing thing. So that's your main course. Whatever your main courses are, they're your everyday, like every week I'm doing these. And then your dessert. These are the things that are like, oh, these are a bit cheeky. Oh, if I can't do that every week, I can maybe do that once a month. I could maybe, or every 2 months, I could maybe go and do something like that and be really like outlandish and be super in alignment. So what I've got in there, I love a good sober rave. Love a good sober rave. Getting dressed up. I love just getting dressed up and going and dancing and not needing any alcohol to have fun. It's amazing. Also a cacao ceremony. I love all my hippie stuff, you know, cacao ceremonies. Anything like sound healing or 5 elements dancing and all that good stuff. Love it all. I love things with the moon as well, like having like moon circles and women's circles and all that witchy stuff. I love all that. And then social media detox really is now becoming a more of a weekly thing, but definitely having at least one weekend a month off social media is really beneficial for the soul. So those are my desserts. Those are the things that, ooh, I'm gonna do that once a month, or ooh, every couple of months. So what is your desserts of alignment that you're gonna bring into your life? So remember, these are all appointments with yourself, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's an hour a day, or whether it is once every 2-3 months, yeah? And so what happens when you honor yourself and you honor your alignment, it's like, oh my God, I feel so worthy of having this massage. Yeah, I'm so deserving. And when you feel good, you give to your family, you give to your friends, and people are like, oh my God, why are you so happy? It's because you're saying yes to yourself first before anyone else. So excited. So when you're the most high vibe, fun, centered, compassionate, present self, you can connect with people on a whole other level. You can connect with yourself on a whole other level. And you're in absolute childlike creation state. And that is what having fun is all about. And so I spoke, maybe on the last video, about the vibration and the power of the vibration. So if you imagine the vibration like a cone, at the bottom of the vibrational chart, the low energy is the suckers, the people that you're now going to have boundaries from. Hanging around with those people, it's the fear, it's the judgment, it's, if you've ever felt the anxiety, very, very low vibe. And then as you climb up, it's like comparison, judgment, you're kind of there. And then at the top of the vibrational chart is fun, love, laughter, joy. It's like, yeah, life's amazing. When you just feel like, oh my God, I'm so buzzing, I don't know why. And then the person rings you that you're thinking of, and then someone places an order in your business, and then, the thing that you've been manifesting for ages actually happens. Guys, miracles are natural. This should happen, but we get so bogged down at the bottom of the vibration. What happens is we feel like we have to work really hard. And so what happens is, when you're at the bottom of the vibration, you have to work 10 times harder, because it's like you're walking through mud. And then when you get to the top of the chart and you feel good and your energy's high, it's like whatever you do is like, oh, that's happened. Oh, I've just done the same amount of work, but I've got 10 times more results from doing 10 times less effort. And that's how it works. And so what happens when you start to awaken to your consciousness, it's not the fact that necessarily you're, it's all about the energy. So if you're unconscious, you're going to work hard. Like, I need to work hard. But the more you trust the universe and the more you understand energy and alignment and the flow, the more you realize that less is more. And actually alignment is the biggest leverage that you can have. And I honestly pray for you that you can really lean on this alignment, because it's not about saying, I visualize what I want, I'm going to sit down and do nothing, because that is delusional. And it's not saying I'm going to work hard because that's the main priority, because that's going to get you into an early grave. It's that balance of holding the soap. So if you squeeze the soap really hard, it's going to pop out and you're going to slip over and bang your head. If you don't hold it tight enough and you completely surrender, it'll fall out. But if you hold it tightly enough to keep it there, but if you hold it loose enough for it to not fall out, that's the kind of vibration that you want. And so when you're in that vibration, you feel good. Your energy's not blocked. You know and you trust that what you want is coming. And whatever you do from that place of pure alignment will have 10 times more impact, because your energy. So sometimes it's not what you're doing, it's the energy that you're doing it in. So I want to invite you to take on those things that I've learned you over the past 5 videos. I'd love to hear, your values, your priorities, what your menu is. I'd love to know your menu. And I want you to start implementing it today. And if you're not yet part of our Align Life community, please get yourself added in there for accountability. We can support you in the quest for alignment, because honestly, you can do anything from a place of alignment. You can have anything, you can be anything, you can do anything that you want. And like I said, there was a point in my life where I knew I was destined for more, but I didn't know who I was, what I stood for, what I wanted, let alone how to freaking get there, because I was so unaligned. I was surrounded by toxic people doing toxic things, and so no wonder my vibe was low. And so the day that I started to awaken to my true potential, the day that I started stepping into the best version of myself, and I'm still working on it. I am by no means perfect. But guys, we're all on a journey. This is a journey. Enjoy it. Stop being attached to the outcome. Today, I want you to stop and smell the roses. Just sit for 5 minutes and just look at the trees. Like, we're all on this planet for a reason. We're all one. We're all part of the divine tapestry of life. Everything that we go through, every obstacle, every hurdle that we have to overcome is perfect. You are perfect. You don't need anything more. You don't need to be anyone else. You just need to get into alignment with you. It's time for you to get to know yourself and to believe in what you stand for and to go after what you stand for and know that you deserve it. It's time to live a life of alignment and just achieve those dreams that you've always wanted to achieve. It's time to dream big. And if I can support you in any of that, please reach out to me and let me know. My goal and my intention is for you to just live the most incredible life. And it's my absolute honor and privilege and pleasure to have been with you over these past 5 videos. And if I can do this, you can do this. And let's learn together and hold each other's hand. And I look forward to seeing you very soon.